It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Arrowhead. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start.
Big Ace open.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Left side into the hands of Boyd. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Penix working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Run right side, Judkins. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Penix now. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. 49ers tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Takes out a one-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to get this one in 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Peter, running like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Now Murray on the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey.
Murray on third down. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So that brings up second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On second down, here's Barkley. Still going past the 40, past the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, Penix lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-7 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Judkins on second down. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Penix to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. They go play action. Here's Penix. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. There Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Raiders chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Hughes on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wines.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Caught out left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Second and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw in on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Warren's got it, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
Works his way to the 35. And he's got to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Julian Love. And the Chiefs will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Murray to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Boswell on to send this away. Here's a Bonnie Conda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw here, shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Here's Penix. Completed to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It's now second down.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Kyler throwing here. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. Looking deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a Bonnie Conda on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. From the gun, Judkins. He's got room to roam here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Penix now on first down. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second and 10, it's Penix. Warren brings this one in on the slant. Solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Judkins headed right. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
From the red zone now. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means? I think this one's going to be on the offense. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Kyler looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a Bonnie Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Penix now to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Murray lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Penix. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they face 2nd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Raiders.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Penix here from the gun. Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you go an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Hunt up the middle. He'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Murray on 3rd down. Look, he isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Penix on 1st down. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after is good by Borregales. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
Raiders 28. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running left, this is Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Avani Conga on the return. Jukes one defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. They got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
Raiders 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Hughes is on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the draw, it's Barkley. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Crosses midfield, still going. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Well, no louder place in